welcome to DSPN, the Duqueswood Sports and Plants Network. I'm Dick Vitelf, and we interrupt our continuing 24-hour coverage of a blooming daffodil along the Penrose River to bring you these highlights from the Duqueswood University Green Dukes versus the George Washington Revolution. After a big W in the first week, the Green Dukes are looking to get off to a super scintillating, sensational start. 2 dubs in a row would be awesome, baby, with a capital E. But this Revolution Amazon team has something to say about that. With sophomore Jaguar blockers Maxime Robespierre and Gian Marat, this is no cream puff delight, baby. These ladies were diaper dandies last year. We're talking nearly 200 blocks and 7 casualties between the two of them. And look at them start the game here by taking out 2 lineouts. It's a dipsy-do blockaroo. They're scary, baby. And Georgette Jacqueline Danton takes out another one here with a forearm to the throat. The Green Dukes want no part of these feisty Zons early, so they settle back into a column D here with Lyric Birdsong playing safety and sophomore tree man Merlin Weatherbourne trying to be a space eater out there. But the Dukes just can't get these ladies on the ground. The Revolution's dodging today was Amazawesome with a capital A, baby. However, late in the drive, Duqueswood lineout Grindar Redbranch has a chance to bring down the ball carrier. He makes the dodge and blitzes in. He wants to be a PTPer. He's saying, hey, look at me, coach, I can be a superstar, baby. But no, he takes a stiff arm right to the kisser. Slam, bam, jam, and he's down on the turf. Then, what happens here? This is the Green Dukes' new approach. Coach Pondripple says, safety first, fellas. No more cage leaping. He's calling his war dancers peace dancers now, and he's waving everyone away from the ball. So Jeanne Becou doesn't even need to dish the rock. She goes coast to coast for the score, and the Green Dukes are just happy to get into the second half with both of their peace dancers still on 2 feet. Then, here we go with the second half. Down 8 players to 11. What are the Green Dukes gonna do? They got no hope, right? The game is over, baby. O-V-E-R. But not so fast, because they got senior peace dancer Death Winner White Branch, and he's Elfsome, baby. A real high riser, a real skywalker. Here, he is penned in by the Amazons. What's he gonna do? He gets a big block from sophomore thrower Gilwyn Winhand, who delivers a flying kick to the side of Danton's head and slam, bam, jam, baby. She's dead before she hits the ground. But still, White Branch is a long way from pay dirt, and there's plenty of Zons breathing down his neck. They say after his dislocated shoulder from last year, this kid's not the same player. He's not a PTPer anymore, but he says no. Like that Elven legend Treroy Jenkins, he takes off all on his own, and look at him go, he's a superstar, baby. This kid is prime time with a capital P. White Branch ties it up 1-1 just like that. I'm telling you, this kid is something special, baby. He single-handedly kept the Green Dukes in the game, doing everything he can to bring home that W. But the Revolution still have a 3-player advantage, so what are the Green Dukes going to do on defense? Coach Pondripple is telling White Branch to stay back, but the kid sees something here, and there he goes. He says, what dislocated shoulder? What nega trait? I got this. But no, he can't bring down the ball carrier. It's so sad, really. You have to think, a year ago, White Branch makes that play no problemo. But he doesn't give up. Coach Pondripple's on the sidelines losing his mind, telling the kid not to leap into that cage. But White Branch can't stop. He's a PTPer, baby. He's going to take one last shot to get the Dukes to dub. He's looking for a trifecta here. A dodge, leap, blitz. And look at him elevate. It's slam, bam, but no jam. Because he just doesn't have the muscle to bring down the ball carrier. And with White Branch on the ground, Birdsong tries a desperation cage blitz. But it's not meant to be. And Jeanne Becou waltzes in for the winning touchdown. And just like that, the Revolution take the game 2-1. But there's a bright side here for the Green Dukes. That's 2 games in a row with no deaths. It's their longest deathless streak in 2 seasons, baby. So maybe Coach Pondripple is onto something. But their next game is against the Poli Puercos, a dwarf squad. That's a tough matchup. But they can't get down now. The Green Dukes got to take some inspiration from my good friend, the late, great Jimmy Tree and his Jimmy Tree Foundation. And what did he say? Don't give up. Don't ever give up, baby.